What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the overview and the information that was released in the new Call of Duty broadcast for Lostbelt 2. Now, this actually just happened as of recording this a couple minutes ago, so I'm making this video basically recapping what they talked about in the video in case you guys weren't here to watch it live. There's a lot of information. A lot of it was expected, but there was some of it that was unexpected, and at the end of it there was a big announcement that I think a lot of people were really surprised by, including myself. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get right into it. So we do have Lostbelt 2 coming. I think everyone who plays Fate knew that. This was what the broadcast was for. It was like Lostbelt 2 broadcast. So we all knew about that, so I'm not really going to talk about that too much because we all knew that was coming. But basically this introduces a couple new characters. The first one is Napoleon, who is a 5-star archer. He's already out. His banner is already out in the game, so if you want him you could pull for it. Yeah, not much to talk about there. He's already out. So if you want to know more information about Napoleon, check out the character spotlight that I have. It'll be in the links at the end of the video and all that stuff. Next up we have a new 4-star character. This one's going to be a Lancer. It's going to be Valkyrie. So she is a pretty cool character. She actually changes her appearance throughout her ascensions. Valkyrie is made up of a whole bunch of different characters. So it's cool to see the ascension artwork change to different characters each time you go up. There is also a new NPC enemy character. One of the cryptors, Ophelia. So she's, I guess, going to be one of the enemies in this story. I don't know anything about Lostbelt 2. I don't know anything about the story. I haven't played on Japan. I'm not there yet. So all of this is going to be pretty cool for me to see. And I'll probably be streaming Lostbelt 2 live when it does come out. So that'll be pretty cool. Another new character is going to be the 5-star Saber, Sigurd. He, in my opinion, is a really good Saber, really cool looking Saber. I definitely would like to get him. It's just he comes out so close to Scotty, so it's going to be difficult to determine which characters to pull on. There's a lot of different banners that are coming out, but Sigurd is really cool, and based on the trailer, it looks like he's going to have a pretty big role in this story. And then there's a whole bunch of other new stuff coming out. So Brynhild is going to get Battle and Noble Phantasm animation updates. Now, this was expected because Brynhild plays a big role in the story, I believe, because of her relationship to Sigurd. Like I said, I don't know anything about Lostbelt 2, but just from what I could see, she probably plays a big role, and she's also on the banner. So her getting her updates here makes sense. And then they did also talk about some of the new materials that are coming out. So you have the Giant's Ring and the Aurora Steel. Now, both of these are necessary to level up Scotty when she does come out, so you should definitely be farming these as quickly as possible to make sure you have enough for Scotty. Now, I do think the one thing that threw me by surprise, and maybe this is just because I'm not too up to date on Japan, is the master level cap is getting increased to 150. Now, let me know in the comments below if this was normal for Japan, where they got that when Lostbelt 2 came out for them. I'm not sure, but I wasn't expecting that personally going into it. But that could just because of the lack of updates I have with JP. But I'm trying to change that. I have been playing my Japan account very frequently, trying to get it caught up as quickly as possible. So next up we have some more stuff that was very surprising for a lot of people. It looks like anyway. So we're going to have updates to animations and Noble Phantasms for Rama, Arjuna, and Nightingale. So basically, two of those characters were voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro. So she's getting a pretty good update to her characters here. So that's pretty cool. I will try and find the videos and throw them in the end of the video for the updates to their Noble Phantasms. They looked really cool from what I could see. Additionally, we're going to get skill voices for the caster of Okeanos, caster of Midrash, and Abigail Williams. And then we're also going to get some game updates, so quality of life features updated and added to the game. Again, this kind of threw me by surprise a little bit because some of these features are pretty new in the game on Japan, so it's nice to see that Global is at least catching up with quality of life features. So now they did mention that this is just some of the features we're going to get, so more of this will be added as they actually do the update for the game. But some of the stuff they decided to share will be a filter function for the support screen, and then you're going to have a craft essence effect filter. So basically you could sort your craft essences by effect. You guys can see that on the picture on the bottom left. That's going to be very helpful. There's a lot of craft essences, so it'll be very good to be able to sort through them and pick the one you want a little bit faster. You'll also have a recommended material selection for servant enhancements, an automatic advantageous class selection during select support, and then you'll also have the ability to resume from the point where you left off in the scenario. So if you're watching the story and like your game crashes and you have to reboot it, normally you have to play from the beginning, but now with this new update they'll be allowing you to start where you left off. So that'll be pretty cool, so you don't have to replay the entire story just to get back to where you were. That actually happened to me last night when we were doing Salem. So it's cool to be able to just, get right back into it. And Fate stories are pretty long, so it could take a couple minutes to get back to where you were. There is also going to be some improvements to the UI. So you'll have icons indicating class advantage and disadvantage displayed for servants on the select support screen and the confirm party screen. I think this is what I was talking about before, where it shows you if they're strong or weak against those characters. You'll also be able to have critical star total displayed each turn. So you can see in the picture below, it shows the totals for the stars. That'll be really cool, being able to determine what to do with your stars, who's getting stars, and all that stuff. So it's a really nice update for critical stars. And again, there's going to be more, but they haven't decided to release all of that information yet. We'll find out when the update happens. We do also have 3 new craft essences. So we're going to have Sakura's Special Bento, we'll have the Cleaner, and we'll have Atlas Baby as 3 new craft essences that will be coming out into the game. And these will be coming out in the Sigurd banner, which they also announced coming out into the game here relatively soon. Now, they did say relatively soon, and then right after that, they announced the release date for it, and that is going to be June 23rd, 2020, which as of this recording is tomorrow. So presumably, whenever they finish the maintenance, this will either be out or it will come out that night. So they didn't announce a time. They just said it's going to come out June 23rd. So it could be after the maintenance or it could be that night. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, it's pretty cool that Sigurd is coming out tomorrow, which means I have a couple hours at most to figure out whether or not I would like to pull for him or not. Now, we will go back and touch on this a little bit later in the video, but for now, personally, I think this banner is actually really good. Sigurd is good, Valkyrie is good, and Brynhild is really good. The only thing that really sucks about this banner is the fact that it comes out so close to the anniversary and Summer 3, so a lot of people are saving up all of their courts for Scotty, and rightfully so. Scotty's amazing, and we should definitely all be trying our best to pull for her. So it just sucks that a banner like this comes out, and then after that we have Summer 3. So there's a lot of different stuff coming out in such a short period of time, and that's nice, I guess, to try and catch up a little bit, but it makes it very difficult to plan out your courts. And if you're like free to play and you don't want to spend money, then that makes it really difficult to decide what you want to pull for. But if you are free to play, I definitely recommend pulling for Scotty instead of Sigurd and Brynhild. Anyway, let's talk about the craft essences real fast. We'll just go ahead and give a little bit of a description on what they do. So for the 3-star one, we have Sakura's Bento, and this will increase healing effectiveness by 5%, and this will go up to 10% on the limit break. The 4-star is going to be the Cleaner one. This will increase arts card effectiveness by 8% and critical strength by 15%, and on the limit break it'll be 10% for art card effectiveness and 20% for critical strength. So that's actually a pretty solid one right there. And then for the final one, Atlas Baby, this will apply ignore defense to self permanently and also increase own damage against berserkers by 35%. And then for the limit break, this will have self will ignore defense buffs completely, and then this will also increase own damage against berserkers by 40%. So this is actually a really good craft essence, and this is also going to be a very unique craft essence, being able to just straight ignore defense and being able to do damage against berserkers. Now, if you are lucky enough to have this thing maxed out, max limit broken, that's really good as well. And this doesn't really make it easier for me not to pull when Sigurd comes out. So they that was a lot to get through, but to celebrate, they did a social media campaign and we hit the goal, so we're gonna get 3 Saint Courts there. And then they also decided to celebrate the broadcast by giving away 10 more Saint Courts. So we'll be able to get 13 Saint Courts. I presume we'll get it as soon as we log in to the game when the update is done. And speaking of the update, they are doing the game engine update. So they're going from Unity 5 to the 2018 update. I forget what the game engines are called. But make sure you do have your transfer code ready. Hopefully you should have it already, because by the time this video makes it to YouTube, the game might be down. I'm not entirely sure. So hopefully all you guys have your transfer codes ready. It would suck to lose your account right before the 3rd anniversary. Like, no one wants that to happen. So just be safe, guys. Just make sure you have that code ready and available. Now, there is one more bit of information that threw everyone by surprise, from the looks of it. We all knew it was coming, but we didn't expect it to be coming this quickly. And I don't have a graphic for it because there was no graphic for it. He kind of just slipped it in there at the end. But basically, he said that 3rd anniversary is going to be June 25th. So that's in 3 days, guys. That's in 3 days. Now, they didn't announce anything about it. He just said June 25th. So we'll see. Maybe that's the announcement. Maybe they'll like give details on the 25th. I really don't know exactly what is gonna happen. That was really fast. So I'm not complaining, honestly, because that means that I could pull for Scotty presumably, and then still be able to go back and get Sigurd. And that was the one thing I was hoping for. I was hoping that Sigurd would still be around by the time Scotty came out, so I could go back and pull for Sigurd if that happened. So looks like that's going to be happening, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the news goes. I was really excited to see that 3rd anniversary got a date. And, you know, hopefully, I don't really think we'll get it on the 25th. I think they'll just announce stuff for it. But if we do get it, that's cool. And yeah, I'll have an update on that. But in case it does drop on the 25th, I will be doing a live stream for Scotty on Twitch. So hopefully. So that was just a tweet from the fake granddaughter. I'm gonna actually check it out real fast just to see if they posted anything new in live time. Doesn't look like anything is really happening. It was kind of just a rehash of the broadcast. Alright, yeah, so nothing new there for that tweet. You know, that was kind of interrupted the video there a little bit, but you know, it does pertain to Fate, so that's good. But yeah, I'm hoping that they announce some stuff before the anniversary so I can give you guys all the details for the live stream. I am planning on doing a giveaway as well, so just keep an eye on my channel, guys. Keep an eye on, you know, Twitter and Twitch and YouTube for all the details for the anniversary. I'm planning on kicking off my season here with some pretty big stuff for the anniversary and, you know, just roll into the holiday season strong. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did like the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. So feel free to check those out. And I will leave you guys here with the Noble Phantasm updates for Rama, Arjuna, and Nightingale. I'll have character spotlights for Sigurd, Valkyrie, and Scotty coming within the next couple of days. They're really making this tough on me. A lot of content in a really short period of time, so I'm going to be working very hard. But I'll get it all done for you guys. I promise I will get it all done for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
すべての毒ある者、害ある者を断ち、我が力の限り、人々の幸福を導かん。ナイチンゲールプレッジ。羅刹王すら屈した不滅の刃、その身で受けてみよ。食らえ、グラフマースター。好き、嫌 キル・デ・ロマンシ
ア。神聖領域拡大、空間固定、神罰執行期限設定、全承認、芝の怒りを見て、汝らの命をここで断つ。パーシパタ。